Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Denver. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's got pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 25-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're going for this. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on first. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Has it at the 7. And he gets the first just before he's tackled. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. He's going to throw this one. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Handoff goes to Gainwell, running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game. But look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Applying the hit there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A modest gain on the counter, and good recovery there from the front seven, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. They'll throw it. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Baker now from the gun. Bateman hauls it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Give now to the running back. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Cowboys looking for a score before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Mayfield to throw for it. It's taken in by Williams. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. Brought in by Ford. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mayfield. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Mayfield now from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Throw complete to Williams. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw. He finds Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Slot man motioned over. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. They'll run it from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Trying the right side. Across midfield to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and Now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And it's a gain on the run down to the 23. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the well again. Cuts it right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He puts some juice, and they pick him off again. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now a give left side. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
I think even the defense would admit a little surprised to see him running on 3rd and long. That's called pursuit. Rallying quick after that initial reaction and stuck him behind the line.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. Here we go. It's Mayfield. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they face 2nd down. They're throwing it. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. Hits his running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
On gain of 5, it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Launches one deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Into the secondary past the 40. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go. To him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And after all that time, still nowhere to throw it, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Baker now off the play fake. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing it to start this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dropping back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He's dropping back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Broncos
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
a loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From midfield now. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. Complete. It's Atwell. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Tight end going in motion here. 1 final shot here. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
Keeps the score, Cowboys 31, Broncos 13.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers